AVCon 2015. Here we are going out to mingle with the crowd to see what you enjoyed this year and what you hope to see next year.
Hi, I'm Martin Hazy, Lord Mayor for the City of Adelaide, and I want to say well done to the AVCon team for AVCon 2015, where creativity meets technology. What an amazing 3 days, what an outstanding crowd. Look forward to seeing everybody in 2016. Bye for now.
So wandering around the con, I found myself a Sailor Scout and Tuxedo Mask. Guys, what did you enjoy about the con this year?
I just loved finding all the jewelry stalls and all the sparkly things.
A valid answer. What about you, man?
I really love the artist alley every year. It's just incredible to see everyone's work.
And what do you guys expect or want to see in the future here?
Well, I'm just loving the panels at the moment. I'm really getting into it, so I'd love to see more of them. It'd be really good.
Yeah, probably the same, to be honest. I can't really think of anything else to make it much better. The set out was a bit weird this year, but other than that, it was pretty great.
Growing pains, but thank you for your time, guys.
So what's it like being volunteer coordinator?
Honestly, this year, inspiring. My volunteers have just been the best volunteers we've ever had. They've just worked and worked and worked, and almost all of them have showed up on time to their shifts, and they just want to keep working. We have to physically force them to stop at this point. So, frankly, I'm just really humbled and touched by how well they've done this year.
You definitely say they're a huge part of the con.
Absolutely. In fact, they do the majority of the groundwork running of the con. It couldn't exist without them. We're always looking for more volunteers, and applications generally start early in the year, and I cannot encourage you more to sign up and do it. It's amazing.
Hey guys, what did you enjoy about the con this year?
All the cosplayers and all that, absolutely wonderful. Great quality this year.
What about yourself, man?
Well, actually, I love the new layout here. I think it's really good. And as a photographer in the main hall there, I think the layout's so much better and the lighting's fantastic.
Awesome. And what about my journey? What do you think?
I think the tournaments, I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed watching and playing in some tournaments, and it was very fun.
And what would you guys like to see next year?
Well, personally, I'm a figure collector, and I think a trader store's still got a bit to go. So maybe a few more vendors in there and things like that. Give us a few more options.
Awesome. What about you, my man?
A little better seating for the gold passes. It's a little too close to the front.
So you want a little bit more eye room just so you can get a better perspective?
Yeah, because they have the catwalk now, and being at the front, you don't actually see them when they walk down the catwalk.
And what about you there?
Not really too much for me personally. Just as cosplaying and walking around, I've had a lot of fun with a lot of people taking pictures, so I'm satisfied.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time, guys.
No worries,
Thank you. Hey, it looks like I ran into Master Chief. Dude, what was great about the con this year?
Oh, just the energy of it all. All the people here, it was fantastic. The colour, seeing all the costumes. I mean, I love the cosplay, the effort that people go into it. Yeah, the atmosphere was just brilliant. Loved it.
It's an explosion of just sights and colours. Who would you really like to see come next year, man, on the guest list?
Oh, I don't know. I honestly, so many. Voice actor. Oh, no, wait a second. Steve Downs, the voice of Master Chief, and maybe Jen Taylor, voice of Cortana. I mean, that'd be brilliant. AVCon being gaming, yeah, wonderful.
Make Halo happen, guys.
Cool. Hi guys. I'd like to ask your beautiful, incredible costumes. How was it being in the cosplay competition and then placing first in the skit category?
Well, we wanted to showcase a lot of our work this year that we actually did for an upcoming film that's going to BlizzCon. So it was a great opportunity. Some of the costumes we saw this year were just amazing, like some really talented people out there. But getting up there and being able to perform with my partner was amazing, and coming in first was just the icing on that cake.
You guys were so magical. I was like in love with you guys. So congratulations. Hi guys, you look all wonderful, and I just want to ask you, what did you enjoy about the con today?
I like to dress up. I like to dress up and get things. Well, I liked all of the stalls and shops that you could go to and get stuff.
That sounds wonderful, guys. Now, as a parent, having your kids come in cosplay, what's it like for you?
It's okay. It is hard finding things for them to do. There's a lot of hours of waiting, and so it would be good if there were more kids' things here, but it's pretty good.
Thank you.
We just found ourselves the first place winner in the female category of the cosplay. How did you enjoy the con?
I loved it. It was so much fun. It was really good, yeah. I had so much fun and met so many lovely people.
Your costume is incredibly intricate. How many hours went into making this?
Probably about 60 or so, 60 or 70, yeah.
And what would you really like to see next year at the con?
Pretty much the same as this year. I think they did really well with the cosplay. I loved the cosplay section. Unfortunately, didn't get to see much myself, but yeah, no, I definitely all the cosplay stuff is love to see that. So
Awesome. Thank you for your time. It looks like we found ourselves a Mordecai as well. Dude, what have you enjoyed about the con so far?
Just, the environment and the community for all the cosplayers, like myself here, everybody's just so embracing and, the atmosphere of everything, this is bigger than it was last year. And there's just so many people around, it's just crazy trying to get through them all.
Who would you love to see as an ideal guest next year, man?
I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, so getting Sonny Strait, the voice of Krillin, would be pretty amazing to have him come here.
No Yamcha?
Well, that's Christopher Sabat, and I've seen him at a different convention, so I don't need to see him again just yet.
All good, man. Thanks for your time.
No worries, thanks.
I'm here with Technical Coordinator Nathan, and I'm here to ask him what he enjoyed most about AVCon.
The people, definitely the people. It's great to see all the colourful characters and everyone seems to enjoy themselves, which is always a lot of fun for everyone else.
All right, what would you like to see at AVCon next year, or who would you like to see at AVCon next year?
I'd like to see a few more game designers next year. Maybe play a bit more to the other side of how we run things here. More anime, more video games. It's just bigger, better, shinier.
Sounds good.
And look who we found, the boys from Fury Fingers. Guys, what have you loved about the con so far?
Just the atmosphere, man. Just seeing everyone in cosplay is so cool. Loved checking out the indie games. That was really fun. Just seeing what's being made in Australia. Yeah.
Yeah, Shanks took my answer. I really liked the indie games. Just talking to the developers and creators. That's really cool. That's what it's about.
You guys scoping more ideas for parodies? That's what's going on?
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, we just had that conversation. After we spent some time in there, we thought we really should do something with indie games because, with a lot of our videos, we focus on the big titles, and we thought, man, some of these smaller games are so cool, and mobile games. It's an area we haven't really looked at, but is ripe for parody. So,
that's it. Yeah.
Awesome. Then we hope to see you guys again next year.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I hope so. Hopefully, we'll do something bigger for AVCon next year. We'd love to be more involved. So. Look out for us.
Get on that.
Hi, I'm here with the people that keep AVCon running, two of our volunteers. So guys, what's it like volunteering at AVCon?
Well, I found it really good actually because I've been to AVCon a few times and I felt like that I wanted to contribute a little bit more to AVCon, so I decided to volunteer. Yeah.
Awesome, and yourself?
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Actually, it's my first time I volunteer here and the first time I've been in the AVCon, so it's a new experience to me.
Awesome, and would you guys recommend volunteering to your friends or just other people in general?
Yeah, I completely recommend it to all of my friends because it's a really good experience. You get to see what's happening outside for the general public, and then you see what's happening on like the back scenes. You just know what's happening behind the scenes.
Yeah, and yourself?
Yeah, totally, because very cool stuff here. I really enjoy the festival here also. I would like to meet my cosplayer also. Yeah.
It's like a big family, isn't it? You meet so many friends and you're really friends for life. So thank you guys.
And we found ourselves the second place male contestant in the cosplay competition. Dude, how did that feel?
Awesome. Or should I say safe?
You've put a lot of effort into this, man. It looks rad. What did you really enjoy about the con this year?
It's not about winning, it's getting together with all the other people in their amazing costumes. It's just incredible atmosphere.
That's good to hear, man. And who would you love to see coming to the con next year?
Oh, well, it would have been Yaya Han, but she was here this year. Maybe one of the other people from Heroes of Cosplay. Or maybe they can get John St. John back because he was awesome.
You say that's a safe bet, right?
Yeah, that's a safe bet.
Thanks for your time, man. I am here with the AVCon convener, William Brennan. Dude, this con has gone off. What did you think about it this year? What do you think went well?
I think everything went well. The best bit about this con was the volume of people and the wonderful atmosphere we got over the weekend.
One of the things we're hearing is community. Everybody loved the community of it.
Oh, definitely. Look, the community bands together in every aspect you can think of, whether it be for their cosplay, whether it be for the tournaments, or just to hang out and have a good time.
And this is already at like high caliber as it can be. Where can you take it next year?
Oh, we can only get bigger, and don't worry, we've got a lot bigger and a lot better things coming for you next year.
That's somewhat insidious.
I'm not going to tell you anymore.
Thanks for your time, Will.
Not a problem. Have a good night.
I'm here with a volunteer and somebody that participated in the Lolita competition. And I would like to ask you how you found that.
I thought the Lolita competition was really, really fun. And surprisingly, there was actually a lot more people there than I thought. I thought like not many people would know what Lolita is and they wouldn't really want to look at it. But then actually a lot more people came. And as a volunteer, I worked in the Maid Cafe for AVCon this year. And I had so much fun doing that. And I was so happy to see how happy that made people. Like just to come in and just recognise how maids actually act. It was just a brilliant experience.
You get such a good vibe from everyone, don't you?
Yes. Everyone is always so happy, especially with the Maid Cafe, because you're watching like the maids play games with them and they just walk away so happy, especially when you're saying the Japanese terminology to them. They walk away with a smile on their face every time.
Well, that's what matters. Thank you. I'm here with a bunch of fantastic volunteers here to ask them about how they find AVCon and volunteering at AVCon.
Great fun. I really enjoyed it and thought the team's really, really great.
Yeah, it's like a big family, isn't it?
It's busy, but it's an interesting look behind the scenes, and you get to meet the guests there. And yeah,
I love it. It's just like concentrated, all the energy. It's so much more intense, and you just get so much out of it. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's a really good experience. You really get to see the con in a different light.
Yes, you do. You get to see people dress up and go out of their way to do something rather interesting and exciting. It is fantastic.
And yourself?
Oh, it's awesome. It's a great weekend to come out to and help, and it's also a free weekend for volunteers.
Yeah, awesome. And we've got one more, just asking you about how you feel about volunteering.
Oh, it's great. You get to go where no one else does.
Exactly. All right, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
I am here with the head of the Cosplay Sentinel Troops. Dude, what's all this about?
Cool. So in the last couple of years, they've been, since I've been on staff anyway, looking after the place, there've been more and more increased incidents of harassment and sort of antisocial behaviour at conventions. And seeing as sort of the Australian scene is several years behind the Americans, sort of seeing the kind of issues that they're dealing with and how they're tackling it. Basically, I wanted to get ahead of the game on that one, put together a bit of a team and put in place some policies and procedures to try and nip it in the bud before it becomes a massive issue in the local community, and just do our best to keep everyone safe and give organisers and event volunteers the tools that they need to be able to take care of things with the most sort of best practice information that they can get.
And that's why we love you. But on a upper note, who would you love to see come next year, man? What's going to make your con?
Oh my God, next year, more Jennifer Hale if she could come back. No, seriously, I would like to see more of a sort of maybe a gaming critic, or someone like, say, Jim Sterling or like Conrad Zimmerman, any of them. Probably not names that many people are familiar with, but yeah, just sort of more of the games industry type thing rather than say sort of specific celebrities. Celebrities are great, but I kind of like the more nitty gritty behind the scenes.
Name of the game is diversification, guys.
Hi, guys. I'd just like to ask you how you found the con this weekend.
Really great. I cosplayed for the first time as Celine from Underworld, and I came here with all my friends and I brought a sword and a dagger, Game of Thrones.
Did you get a really good response from your cosplay?
Yeah, I got like people asking me for photos and I was like really shy, but I'd still let them have photos.
That's fantastic. And yourself?
Yeah, it's been really fun actually. I had a ton of people cosplaying, significantly more than last year, I think. And yeah, it's been a really good experience just coming here and kind of just seeing people doing a bit of cosplaying, and that kind of experience you get when you get someone to come up to you and kind of ask for a picture. It's kind of cool, like feeling.
And who would you guys like to see next year as a guest?
I have no idea. I seriously don't.
I mean, I'm a big fan of maybe Game of Thrones, Walking Dead. That'd be kind of cool to see something like that. I know Norman Reedus was at Comic-Con a couple of years ago, which is kind of cool. So maybe something like that come out.
Thank you, guys. I'm here with Trevor. Having volunteered at so many different conventions, what do you find that's great and that you enjoy about AVCon?
I like the family-orientated way that it's run, the whole anime gaming side of things, and compared to other cons, I find it runs really smoothly and nice and well.
That's fantastic. And who would you like to see as a guest next year?
Well, I've seen Yves Beauregard now, so whoever they bring on next year, it's going to be bigger and better.
Would you prefer someone from the cosplay, gaming, or anime genre?
Probably more for me, more from the cosplay, because I'm not huge in the anime and gaming, so cosplay definitely.
That's fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I've had a hard time not seeing you around the con. You stand out, dude. Thank you very much. How much fun did you have this year? What was great?
It was all incredible. It's so new. The new hall is amazing, and the big screens. It seems so streamlined now, and I hope they open the new old stuff up new again and make it even bigger for AVCon.
You said before that you're a big fan of voice actors, man. Who would you love to see come next year as a guest?
Sean Schemmel, the voice of Goku from Dragon Ball Z. I mean, how can you not?
Classic, man. Classic.
And, well, I loved Crispin Freeman a few years ago. And the cosplayers this year, Yaya Han and that, it was fantastic. I mean, A+.
So basically just keep on keeping on?
Keep on keeping on.
Thanks, man. All right, so we found you guys in the main hall waiting for the auction to start. What did you guys love about the con this year?
Yeah. Just all the different colors, all the different characters just, sort of wandering around, all wonderful cosplay and whatnot from all kinds of different animes and games and all that, all different kinds of genres basically. And, they all have a story in themselves to tell and all that. And, yeah, I'm happy to at least have brought, as a panelist anyway, just one of the stories, I guess, to AVCon. In this case for me, it was Toho, as it were. Bring MMD animations from Toho over to AVCon and all that. It's great.
That's awesome, man. How about yourself?
I liked how different it was. Instead of usually have an entrance at the front of the convention center, you have it at the other side, and I thought that made a lot more room for lines and queues and other stuff like that. So that was really cool and interesting to see.
And as a first timer, dude, how did you enjoy it?
I really liked it. It was such a good experience. I've been told about it by a friend who's been coming for years, and he just invited me this year to come.
That's what we love to hear. And guests, who would you guys love to see as guests next year?
More voice actors, more voice actors. It's just so much fun having them goof around on the microphone on stage and all that. It's just, yeah, it's wonderful fun, yeah.
I have to agree and bring back Spike Spencer. He was amazing. Yes.
And what about you, my man?
Bring back more cosplay people.
Cosplayers and voice actors, that is the thing. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Okay, I'm here with the mystery man. What's it been like for you at this year's AVCon?
I'm so glad you asked me that, Mel. No one ever cares about the bad guy. People just look at me, they judge me, they don't know what I'm about. They don't care.
But you did take the mystery prize.
I deserved it. It was mine. It was mine. That's why I took it.
We will find you.
You think so? But you know what? They don't call me the mystery man because, I'm easily found. I'm not the easily found man. I'm the mystery man, okay? I'm a mystery. You can't find me.
And I think that's all we've got time for. Okay, I'm here with some amazing ceremonies performers. We've got Corey, we've got Carissa, and we've got Johnny. I'd like to ask these guys what it's like being in ceremonies, how it was dancing in front of a crowd of people, how it just generally been, and how would you recommend it to other people? We'll start with you, Corey.
Well, I really love being part of ceremonies. It's been a really great experience. It was a lot of fun dancing in front of everybody. I've never danced before this year, so it was quite interesting learning everything, and it's been a very unique experience for me, and I've really enjoyed it, and I would recommend it to people if they're interested. And even if you've never danced before, because I've never danced before, you can really get into it, and it is a lot of fun.
And you've done so well too. Have you really enjoyed learning just new skills in general?
Yes, I have. It really has been a really great experience, and I've loved every minute of it.
All right, thank you, Corey. And now here with Carissa.
Hi.
So how do you feel about the whole ceremonies and having danced, and also just generally, would you recommend ceremonies to anyone else?
Yes, I would definitely recommend it to anyone who wants to join the ceremonies for AVCon, because it's such a big adrenaline rush for, performing in front of so many people, and it's just a great atmosphere. And also, you meet all these great people that, that you warm up to and, you work well with. And yeah, so it's great. Absolutely.
I think it's just like a big family, isn't it, guys? All right, now Johnny. Now, how did you feel about ceremonies and dancing your little heart out? And would you recommend it to other people? Because you had an absolute ball, didn't you?
Honestly, I was very nervous at the start. I didn't know what to expect because I've never been part of it before. But once you're in a room with so many people that are like passionate as you are about it, it becomes so fun. Even dancing on the night, and it was like thrill-seeking and dance. Like, oh my God, it's really fun. I would, of course, agree with everyone here. I'd recommend it. It's so much fun.
All right, thanks, guys, so much, and I wish you good luck in the closing ceremony tonight. See you guys later. Thank you. Bye. I'm here with one of the hostesses with the mostesses, the wonderful, talented Ben. Now, I'd like to ask you, Ben, how was it hosting the cosplay parade? Because that's a huge deal and so many people rock up and so many beautiful costumes. How do you feel about that?
It was fantastic. Oh, it was really great, actually, because we get to see the cosplays up close and you get to see the detail and the amount of effort that people put into it. And you can just see, sometimes you can just see exhaustion on their face, but you know that the effort is massive. And it's really, it's a big part of the weekend, and I absolutely love it.
Definitely. What would you think about all-round hosting just at AVCon in general? How many years have you been doing it for now?
I think I've been hosting for 4 years now. And it's been good. I think that the host group, as a group, we're really cohesive, and we work as a team. Like we're not a group, we're a team. And we know what's going on. And I think that we bring that level of humanness to it, where we can connect people who are watching to stuff happening on stage.
Yeah, definitely. We're just like a big family, aren't we?
We sure are.
All right, thank you so much, Ben.
Thank you. And it's so glad for me to be speaking to someone of my own size. Thank you.
I'm here with the vice convener, Brad. And Brad, the IGR has been a huge success here. What do you put it down to, man?
Well, we've been building the brand up for many years. Like, the IGR has been going for 9 years now. Next year will be the 10th year. And yeah, we've just been building the brand up, pushing it at PAX, going around, and just telling people what a great show it is.
For those that don't know, the IGR is the indie games room where all the young talent is everywhere, man. How do you get people in to actually do it?
Well, for the developers themselves, they love coming here and seeing the crowd. The attendance we have here at AVCon is unique. You won't see it at any other con. You won't see it at PAX. You won't see it at any of the other cons. And that's the real thing. Like, when you go to PAX, you have a lot of, hardcore gamers, and indie games aren't so much their thing. Here, on the other hand, casual gamers, and they love it.
What was the standout part of your con, man?
My con in general, like, IGR is always going to be. I was running around, keeping an eye on everything, but yeah, IGR, I gravitate to the moment I have a spare moment.
And we're going to talk guests. Who would you love to see next year?
Guests? Oh, I know. Any kind of VG developer guest. Yep. There's so many. Tim Schafer would be great.
Schafer would be awesome. Thanks for your time, Brad.
Cool. Thank you.
I am here with Jake, one of my buddy hosts. Dude, you look haggard.
I know. It's been a long weekend. It's been insane. But we've had a good time, and we're about to do the closing ceremony, so that's going to be good fun.
What have you loved about the con so far, dude?
Oh, well, I stocked up on badges, which has been excellent. That definitely cost me a bit of money. Apart from that, I did the cosplay chest. That was a lot of fun. Good lot of people showed up today for that. And apart from that, hosting the video game tournaments and stuff like that. It's been awesome.
If there could be any guest ever, man, that you would like to see next year, who would it be?
Geez, that's a tough one, man. I love the guys from Good Game. I'd probably get Barjo and Hex to come again. Hex only was here for a little bit this weekend, so I'd love to see more of her. That'd be awesome.
You missed her, didn't you?
I did miss her. I saw her on stage. I didn't get a chance to talk to her or anything, though. But you never know. Might see her next year. We'll see what happens.
Awesome. Thanks, Jake.
Cheers, man. Thanks.
I'm here with someone who won second best skit and also won People's Choice. You have an amazing cosplay going for you right now. What can you tell me about your cosplay, and what have you been enjoying about AVCon?
I made this cosplay, started sewing on Sunday, so it's a week old today. As what I've been enjoying about AVCon, I wasn't able to come last year, so getting back into the convention atmosphere, it's really friendly, the people are great. Backstage in the cosplay competition, we were all just helping each other up and down the stairs, so the community is really what I'm enjoying here.
Yeah, definitely. I've seen you at so many conventions. What has been the biggest thing for you for conventions and just your love and enjoyment of them, really?
I guess again, it's the people that you meet. I meet friends at conventions that I see in the street, and it's that guy from AVCon, it's that guy from Supernova, yeah, all sorts. So that's really what keeps me coming back. Also, cosplaying is a big hobby of mine, so I guess getting to pretend to be someone else, living in someone else's skin for a day, it's really great fun. Yeah.
You totally rocked it on stage. I was completely laughing. It was amazing, just the way that you added such characterization to your character and just interacting with the other hosts on stage. What gives you the confidence to do that?
Oh gosh, I guess it's a little bit just in my personality. I'm very outgoing in general. Apart from that, I would say it's experience. I've been up on stage with theatre performances, musicals, other conventions, and so it hasn't been an instantaneous process to get here. I have had a lot more experience in the past, but yeah, I guess it's partly my personality and partly experience, yeah.
Well, thank you for coming to AVCon and sharing your joy throughout the convention. So thank you very much.
So I've seen you walking around the con, man. You're in a custom Attack on Titan cosplay. Why do you come to AVCon, dude?
It's because of the people, because of the atmosphere. I mean, all my years of coming here, I've never ever had one single bad AVCon experience. I mean, everyone's friendly. You don't have to spend a cent to enjoy yourself here. Certainly not. There's a whole bunch of stories and an unlimited amount of friends you could possibly meet. It is an absolutely amazing place. You truly feel a friendly experience here.
So you're definitely coming back next year?
Oh, yes, definitely. No doubt.
If there could be any guest that would blow your mind next year, man, who would it be?
Either Gavin Free or Jeff Ramsey from the crew of Achievement Hunter from roosterteeth.com.
Nice choices, dude. Catch you around.
Lovely. Thank you.
I'm here with Mel, another one of my co-hosts. Mel, how fun has it been being a host?
Oh my gosh, the hosting vibe is excellent. I love being a host so much. This is my second year hosting at AVCon. First time, just straight away, you click with everyone that's on the hosting team, everyone that's at events, every person that works at AVCon or comes to AVCon. It's literally one of the best experiences I've had in my life, which is fantastic. This year has been a huge step up for me. Being in the updated now convention center, it's just fantastic. And having new hosts and new staff and new volunteers to work with, I just love it. It's just such a good vibe and such a big family. Conventions are practically family.
How are your feet feeling?
Oh my gosh, do we need to even go there? Wearing heels for like 3 days in a row, for the first day like 14, then 12, and now having them on for like 8, then taking them off. They're going to take months to heal. Months.
Let's talk guests. Who would blow your mind if they came next year?
Oh gosh, that's a hard question. I love cosplayers. Really big fan of cosplayers. I would just love to see more cosplayers. Probably just anyone from anime, gaming, just anyone in general that just, all the guests pick up the patrons' vibes all the time. Just having guests in general, it doesn't really matter who they are. They just bring so much more excitement to the con.
Awesome. Thanks, Mel.
Thank you. I'm here with Johnny, first-time host and my new best friend. All right, Johnny, how has it been hosting at AVCon for the first year, and how have you got along with the other hosting team and just in general with AVCon?
They're all awful people. No, that's not true. Everybody here is really nice. I got to click with everybody straight away. It was a very family vibe, and it's a fun event to host. Like, I've been to a bunch of other events. I've been around interviewing people for almost 2.5 years now, and this was just easy, fun, and I could just relax. It was great.
Definitely. How was it working with guests such as Yaya Han, Jennifer Hale, Eve Beauregard?
They're all such consummate professionals, so it's really easy to work with them. You just give them a little prod in the direction you feel like it should go, and they just take it. And the audience participation, they vibe off that, and it's just so easy.
What's your favorite thing been about this weekend?
Probably just getting to see the excitement people have. I always enjoy that. So you're walking around, you see people having a great time, they're in costume, everybody's smiling, and that vibe just gets back, and it's really good.
Do you reckon we'll be seeing you again next year?
It depends if I'm. Yeah, I'll definitely be here if they ask me again.
You better be.
Then I'll have to be.
All right. Thank you, Johnny.
We've been two of your incredibly tired hosts, Mel and Johnny, this year at AVCon 2015.
And we hope to see you again next year. Thank you.